So, welcome everybody to the fourth episode of Wine Roots. And now I'm really thoughtful, grateful to have one of my best friend here, Renee. And
Hi.
thank you for being here.
Happy to be here.
Yeah, so cheers for that. Right now we're drinking, what is it, can you guess?
Zin.
You just read the label. Oh, yeah.
I'm using context clues.
It's simple enough. So,
I have this same bottle.
Anyway, so Renee, I want to start. Where do you grow up?
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara,
California.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
the best part of California. From like people when they think about California, they think about LA and Santa Barbara, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Like surfers, like the beaches and like sunshine. Exactly.
Good vibes.
And then you went to college to
Davis.
Davis.
Yeah.
So it's Santa Barbara to Davis, Southern California to Northern California.
Yeah.
Why you make this decision and what makes you come here?
I don't know. I wanted to go to school a little bit farther away than what I knew. I mean, growing up, like Santa Barbara felt really boring after a certain point. And then I don't know, when I was touring schools, I just really liked Davis. I mean, I feel like it gets more credit now than it used to. Like when I was applying there, I feel like it's definitely like a more I feel like people know about it a little bit more, but it's a cool little town. It's got a lot of charm and you can kind of just do whatever you want, and I just had a good feeling about it. So I went there and loved it, and then I just kind of stuck around in NorCal since.
Is it different? Like, can you tell like a big difference between Southern California and Northern California at all?
I mean, it's so divided because like Davis and Sacramento are like so separate from like the Bay, I guess, and then now we're like North Bay. So I mean, all the regions feel extremely different. But I mean, Santa Barbara is definitely a little bit more like of a bubble for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you go down there and everybody's happy and the sun is shining and it feels good, Like,
and you want to get out of that.
Yeah, everybody's fit. I don't know. But I don't know. I like NorCal. I like that there's a lot more nature up here, a lot more diversity, lots of stuff to do, so. And
did you ever wanted to go out for college, right? You don't want to stay around close to your area,
yeah, not really. Yeah.
No? Have you ever thought about going to other states?
Yeah, I thought about it. I just haven't done it yet.
No, but for college, when you were taking the decision when you were in high school, have you had in mind going? I don't know, probably to the East Coast or to
I didn't.
the Midwest?
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't apply to anything on the East Coast, but I applied to I was between Davis and Colorado State.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Colorado.
Yeah.
Okay, and your major was environmental science, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
What do you want to do with that?
The
world?
I kind of pivoted, but
Okay.
now I'm here as a viticulturist. But I mean, initially it was I did environmental science, and I don't know why, I just didn't have a direction when I was applying, and then I was I know that I like environmental stuff, and I'm interested in that, and then I fell into doing hydrology and watershed science, and that was really sick because you just do research on the river, and I don't know, field trips were just going out and assessing water quality and river flows and stuff. So I really liked that, and then I did soil science, and that was really fun too. So I don't know, I kind of fell into doing the hydrology pathway for a bit, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
but
because I'm asking you that because when I was applying to college in the U.S., you have a lot of majors here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of options.
Yeah, exactly.
And I always wanted to ag for sure, but also there was college that they don't have ag programs.
Yeah.
But they have environmental studies.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, exactly, because it's you're in the nature.
Yeah. And through, at least in Davis and a lot of schools, the college, the environmental programs are within the College of Ag.
Okay.
So that was my college technically.
And then the question, why wine? Did you get that?
Why not? Because why not?
So after you did this hydraulic, you worked for a while in the hydrology.
Yeah.
And then, what made you explore the wine industry?
Geez, I don't know. That's a tough question. I mean, like, I just was ready to I was, like, at a point where I was ready to explore something else, and I kind of, like, for a while I thought my direction was going to be, like, do the hydrology stuff, and then, like, go to grad school, and, like, that will be my career. But I just hit a point where I was, like, well, I switched out of that, and I did environmental consulting for, like, a year.
Okay.
And then after that, I was like, okay,
No.
I was like, okay, I need to explore some other options here, like, and I was just always interested in the wine industry, like, always. I feel like I always knew I was going to try that out at some point. I don't really know why. Like, I was always saying, like, in another life, I would have studied Vit at Davis.
Okay.
But then I got lucky enough to where I just, like, applied and did a season and was like, hell yeah, this is what I was looking for.
Have you heard about? There's a saying that it's like old paths take you to Rome.
Takes you to Rome.
To Rome. Yeah.
Oh, to Rome.
Yeah, to Rome, like the city. Like it's like no matter what path you take, like if you had that target, it's gonna take you to the same one.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you know.
To Rome.
Yeah, I mean it's in the Spanish. I don't know if that's actually an English phrase, but it's in the Spanish. It's like all paths
true.
take you to Rome.
Yeah, gotta end up at that place somehow.
Okay.
But yeah.
And then you have like fun fact, like this is crazy, like we met like not even a year ago.
I know. I was thinking about that.
And it's like a short period of time.
Yeah.
So fun fact, like me and Renee were interns in the same company. That's when we met. And
started last.
Yeah, like May. Right?
Yeah.
It's been not a long time ago. Yeah, we were still fresh in this industry.
Little babies.
No, for real. And okay, so you started internship, and then do you have like any like moment in that internship where you be like, damn, I like this, I want to do this? Do you have like any like point where you realize that that's what you want to do after the internship?
After or just during?
Oh, during. Like for example, one makes you like, okay, you have this internship, and then one makes you like, okay, I'm gonna go all in.
Yeah. Geez, I guess I'm trying to think of like a specific moment, but I don't know if I can think of like a specific moment where I was like, this is it, but just like the overall feeling, and just like it would just like almost immediately had a really good feeling about it, and then like once I started, just like completely followed through with that feeling of just like being in the right place at the right time type of thing. Like everybody is just super friendly and really welcoming, and like the job is awesome, and being out in the vineyards, like you just feel good every day. And I was like, this is it. I just had the right headspace the whole time. Like was just stoked to be a part of it.
It wasn't for the free wine, right?
Oh, the free wine helps. The free wine helps. Going to Jay after work on my way home from work a couple times a week. That helps for sure.
Yeah, that really helps. So internship, now like you're viticulturist, and do you want like keep going through the viticulturist side, or would you like to, I don't know, probably like learn more about winemaking or going to the field, or what would you like to do with now in this industry? Yeah,
next steps. Yeah, I mean that's definitely something that's been on my mind.
That's a problem from Renee.
Yeah, no, I mean that's been on my mind for a while, and it's like something that like obviously everybody asks you at like every step of the way. Like even taking this job, it's like, okay, what's your 5-year goal, or like what are your career like aspirations?
Yeah.
And I guess I mean, right now I don't know. Like I'm loving viticulture, and I was happy that there was a position open, and I went for it and thought that was in that like that was like the next move that would help me out, and I mean I'm liking it so far, and I think I'll just ride that as far as I can. I always thought about like doing wine or like scoping out the cellar and stuff, but I just don't know. I don't know when I'll do that.
I mean, honestly, like right now, like I realize that most of the people that they're not even that old, but they're like in the mid-30s.
Yeah.
And they're like really know what they're doing, but they also like missing some of the things that is essential, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're like pros in their area, but not in other areas.
Yeah,
So,
sure, yeah. I mean, I definitely, yeah, I mean, it's tough because, like, once you get on a pathway, then it feels like you're, like, you know, want to just keep going towards that. But, I mean, I could see myself switching around a little bit.
Hey, remember all the paths
Lead to Rome.
lead to Rome.
Lead to Rome.
Cheers
Straight
to
to,
that.
straight to Rome, baby. Here we go, Rome. Here we come.
To the Roman Empire.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's a long way, but hey, we're on it, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll figure it out. I mean, do you know what you're gonna do? Next steps?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure travel the whole world.
Yeah.
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 After that.
I'll be right beside you.
Yeah, no, for real. Again, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. So, okay, Renee, so another thing that I would like to talk to you in this podcast is like, we almost have an accident. Wow. That's why it was all planned. You know, like the thing is like I put my glass like in the edge of the sofa and it's like almost about to spill, but everything is under control. Everything is under control.
Oh God.
Everything is under control. Nothing.
I feel under control.
Yeah. Again. So you have drinks, you don't drinking. You just like
Dude, what?
cheers and not obsessed. So, about the group in that internship, what is like your takeaway of that internship? Like if right now, like probably some of our co-workers are listening to us, what would you say to them?
Oh my gosh.
Like it could be like, I don't know, like something fun, some experience, or like even to our managers at that time, like anything that you want to say, like this is the spot.
I mean, man, like takeaways from that internship was, like, I feel like I've just, like, it's just really funny because I like went for that internship and like had a lot of like hopes into like what it would be because I was like, I need some change in my life, like I need like a different, like a change of scene, a change of pace, and like it just delivered like on every single level and like was just a lot more than I could have even ever like have thought would have been. And like even today we were with like almost all of our same squad, and it just feels like just like a long lasting like just bond and like friendship and you know, like support like that we have from each other all at all times. Like I know that I can hit up any one of you, and I have like many times just for anything. And I'm just super thankful for that. Like it's just incredible to have a like sense of, you know, like sense of family up here, you know, and like that's kind of what it feels like, I guess, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like also like that's one of the reasons that you say like, okay, the people here make me feel like home.
Yeah.
I learn a lot. I'm happy in the vineyard, so why not to stay here?
Why not stay?
What a great idea, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, the first time that we met, I always like to tell this story, Renee. Like we were like a group of 5, but at the first 2 weeks, it was me, well, another guy, and then me, and we scout all the vineyards, and then Renee joined the team. So we already knew the vineyards, and we had to show the new guy.
I got these two. I got two clowns to show me around.
The new employee all the vineyards and what to do.
Yeah, like you're all experienced after 2 weeks. I was like, what the heck? Like, why are these guys teaching me?
So we had to be pretty professionals as always. So
of course.
Me and my coworker, shout out to Andrew Dunn.
Shout out.
So we were like we already have like a great work environment.
Dynamic.
And we felt a little bit like not sure about the new team member. So we were like, okay, let's show her around. First thing Renee does going out the vineyard,
Oh my
she
gosh.
pulled out a notebook.
Yeah, a notebook. Crazy idea. Crazy thing to bring on your first day of work. A pen and paper. Who's ever heard of that? Who would ever do that?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Who would ever do that?
And I was like talking about, oh, this is a vineyard, and right now it's like growing season, and that's the tenders, and everything. And Andrew was like, bro, no good.
Oh my god. Good. Oh my god.
She's gonna make us seem like losers.
It's not that hard to bring a piece of paper around.
Yeah, you're right. But then after that, like every time I showed up in the vineyard, the first thing I pull out of my backpack was my notebook.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you for your learning.
Yeah, you gotta be sharp. Gotta look sharp out there.
No, for real. Yeah, and then also like we had this cool tradition of going to Jane. We went like 4 times.
Yeah. We went to Martini like twice.
Handful,
yeah.
So yeah, it was great, and right now we're kind of like in the same path, we can say.
Yeah.
Yeah, leading to the Roman Empire. But yeah, I mean, I feel like Renee has been one of the main reasons I'm kind of doing this podcast, because there are like a lot of stories that from people that are here that is worth to share with you guys.
The audience.
Yeah, with my fans.
With the Juan Carlos fan club.
Juan Carlos fan club. But Renee is one of those stories. Also, in the future, we can have Andrew.
Yeah.
That would be also a great story. And hey, why not? We can have a space here for Megan Hendricks.
Yeah, shout out
that
to
would
Megan.
be great. Yeah.
Wherever you are.
Because wherever she is. Yeah, because honestly, we make like a great team, and that is one of the reasons that I stay here. I'm still around.
I agree.
Yeah, no, for real.
For real.
Yeah, because, honestly, like, I'm grateful for the group. Remember the grape day?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that was the name of the day. I'm not making a joke. It's
yeah,
like the
grape day.
The grape day. Yeah, that was like a great experience.
That was a grape day.
Yeah, with Angel.
Yeah, that was like my first week. That was like. That was like. That Friday of my first week.
Yeah, because you came here in July, right?
June.
Oh, June?
Beginning of June. Yeah,
first week of June. Megan was July.
Yeah, she was July. Yeah. Or she was like 2 weeks after me.
Okay. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. So, Renee, again, thank you. And the last thing, just to close this podcast, will be like, what would you like? For example, I know there's people working, like probably they're not happy at all in the work, and they want to try new things. But sometimes like it's hard to make a decision as you did. Like no, for real, like those.
Yeah.
Make the decision to move to another industry, to probably not start over because we already have experience, but to
it kind of feels like starting over though.
Yeah, it kind of feels.
Started an internship. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, I want to hear from you. Like, what can you say probably to those people that are like, oh, I need to change, I need to go, I need to figure out something.
Yeah.
How do you like? Yeah.
I don't know. I think I switched jobs like every year, like almost on the dot, and it was just kind of like I was just looking for the right feeling and the right culture, or just like the right balance of everything in terms of like work life. And I just didn't have a problem with that. Like I was just not gonna give up on like being satisfied in that like aspect. I was just like, I need to have like a job and like a work environment that is like healthy for me, and like I genuinely want to be here. And like there's a lot of pressure with like making enough money, or like if you're already set somewhere, there's a lot of like external pressures on that. But just go for it. I think that it's never too late to pivot. It's really never too late. And once you find yourself in the right spot, then you'll know.
it's like when it's like you feeling like. Where you're
Yeah,
supposed
no,
to
like
go.
I started this job and I was like, I had a feeling, and
Okay.
it's absolutely true.
So
I'm
follow
sick.
your gut, 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, no, it's so nice to have like that out of the way. Like, sure, I don't know like exactly my place in the wine industry yet, or like in this industry, but like I at least have a general like, okay, this is what I want to do, and this is where, this is at least like where I want to, like what I want to be doing. So then the next steps are just like finding my niche. But like before, it was just like, oh my gosh, do I want to do this? Do I want to go to grad school for hydrology, or do I want to go to there or just study something completely different? Like now I'm just like, okay, I have a general idea of where I'm going.
Now what all you want to do is go to the vineyards, take a notebook, and take pictures.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. And just drink a lot of grapes, eat a lot of grapes. Lick juice off my arm.
I want to tell you something, Renee. When I went to home, when I went to Mexico, I went to the dentist.
Oh my god.
And I had some cavities.
Oh, I don't want to
And
know.
the dentist was like,
Are you eating
"Are
a lot
you
of
eating a lot
sugar?
of candies or what?" And I was like, "No, I'm
not
eating
really.
candies."
Just
I'm like, you've been eating something like too sugary. And
yeah, way too sugary.
I know it.
Grapes every day.
Every single day.
Throughout the day. Oh
Yeah,
god.
5 days a week.
Just
That's
destroying your mouth.
I mean, he was happy because I gave him like a lot of job.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
was
alright.
Keep going there eating grapes. Come back
Come
next
right
year.
back with 10 more cavities. It's
Hey, it wasn't 10. No,
3.
It was 4.
Oof, that's pretty
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah, it was
That's
pretty bad. Yeah, it's probably that I need to start brushing my
Yeah,
teeth.
you know what I learned though, actually, is like for example, like after a wine tasting, like if your mouth is stained red or whatever, like you're actually not supposed to brush your teeth immediately after, because it like just because the acids are already on your enamel, it just scrubs the enamel right off. So it's actually worse for your teeth. To like if you're just trying to get rid of the red.
So using water?
So just water or like chew gum to like activate it all, and then I mean that's just if you're trying to get rid of the staining though.
Yeah.
But then of course brush your teeth eventually. Don't forget to brush and floss. Easier said than done with the floss, but like.
Okay, I will try. Yeah, I mean I like to have my dentist occupied.
Yeah.
During the winter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody wins then.
Exactly, everybody wins. Best sampler in the region, best dentist in the region.
Yeah, you don't need a what's the brick saying again?
Bricks and refractometer.
Yeah, you don't need a refrag. Eventually, you're just gonna have
No,
it.
honestly,
By taste, you're gonna know
one
how
of the
sweet
things
it is.
that I did, it was like before putting the refractometer, like
Yeah. Squirt it. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, and honestly, like I was close.
Pretty close.
It was close. I'm telling you, it was worth it.
Yeah, you know I was
It
doing
so
that.
good.
You
Yeah.
know I was doing that. Literally cannot help myself.
One time I remember I don't know, but I was like smashing. It was Grenache.
Yeah.
From Contra Costa, and it was like big.
Hella big.
Yeah, big cluster and grapes, and the juice looks like pretty good.
Yeah.
And I tried like.
Yeah, you're like, ooh.
Yeah. And
Was it hella good?
it was hella sweet. Hella sweet. Yeah. Yeah, but not recommended for your kids.
Yeah, it can be good.
Yeah, but Renee, again, thank you so much.
Thanks.
So grateful.
Thanks for having me.
For sure, we're gonna see and learn more about Renee within this path, and the future is bright, my friends. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.